Hi, this is Cardinal Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge, speaking about my connectivity to Secret Service. So as it happened, I threw a fit a few months ago because I was nabbed and then my earbud came up missing. So Secret Service took the blame for it. And my concern was I've thrown this big fit, and living in a climate where it's monkey see, monkey do, I was concerned that someone may go and throw a fit with Secret Service just to be doing it and then find out for real about Secret Service. So that was my main concern. Above that was seeking a point to apologize. And so to the U.S. Secret Service, I'm always apologetic, always. See, there's a lot that goes on in government, and then sometimes we have persons in government and who are public officials who abuse their powers and misuse their authority. And that was what happened in that instance. Someone abused their authority and power and nabbed me, and they were not authorized to do so. And Secret Service took the blame for that. They withstood that temper tantrum. So of course I was so sorry, and I just knew, I was like, I have been so offensive in this, and it wasn't even them or their fault, and I felt so poorly about it. But I'm always apologetic to them, and they understand. Secret Service abides in their structure, and they serve in all capacities of law enforcement at the federal height, and sometimes they even have to integrate into the local law enforcement authority. And I'm always wired. I'm heavily wired. And I've also usually have on a direct connection. So when my personal earbuds were messed up, I was upset. Oh, I was so upset. But Secret Service didn't do that. When I become upset when something around me happens and it's not Secret Service, a lot of times they bear the brunt and they experience my temper tantrums and fits without fault. They didn't do it. They do their jobs, and I appreciate it. So sometimes when people are following me around or coming close or doing crazy things, especially those who are abusing their powers in government, they're trying to figure out who my Secret Service agents are assigned to me. And I will tell you exactly who they are. United States Secret Service. And there you have it. Then that's all anybody needs to know. So in preparation for federal presence on my property, which should happen within the next year, after I'm settled in, my mother and I are settled into our new home and have absorbed our mineral rights and are setting everything up in preparation for their presence upcoming from that. I want to say I have the highest respect and regard for our federal enforcement, most especially the United States Secret Service. And when things go on around me that people are really just trying the service, they're trying to see, well, if they come around me and shout and scream or be violent, will someone appear suddenly and throw them on their faces? Well, not all the time. This is not a police state. I have experienced police state before whereby those sorts of things were very prevalent right after my coronation as the Empress and right after my ordination as the first female cardinal by the Roman Catholic Church. And during those times, in my climate, it was a police state. And violence and aggression was addressed immediately by our United States Secret Service. So in my training and experience in the years gone by since then, everything is not as urgent. And so I feel some of the stalking and harassment was from persons not really being obtrusive towards me, but trying Secret Service just to see either who exactly would show up, what exactly they would do, or to be mocking as though they weren't going to do anything. And those are faux pas. I really admonish everyone not to be that way, because they are in duty and they live up to the word of the dollar. In God we trust. And it's more about God than it is the dollar. Okay? So apologetically, I am always so sorry, because when things happen that are out of the ordinary in my climate, I go off. Well, that's an alarm to Secret Service that I feel endangered, and they look into it if it's not them. Better be that day than the day coming back. Okay? All right. Well, I just wanted to say that I love the Secret Service, and I appreciate my honor and regard received from them, and ask everyone in America, especially the patriotic, for tribute to the United States Secret Service, because they do so much and they receive so little in accolades. All right. You all have a great day.